Laguna Woods Village Garden Club, they are transforming SoCal landscapes, making better choices for landscapes for a sustainable future. Here to tell us more are Kay Havens and Geneva Benza. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Grace, let's just start off with you because I know you've got some announcements to make to the community.
Yes, I'd like to tell people that at our meetings, we always have a free raffle and refreshments.
Okay.
And then we do a lot of other things besides having meetings. We have garden walks within the community to interesting places. We have some happy hours. And we have a holiday party coming up, which will be in December.
Okay.
December 11th at 11 a.m.
11/11. I love
at
it.
Clubhouse 1, which is where our meetings are these days.
Well, fantastic. Well, we'll make sure that we keep the community apprised of those dates and times.
I forgot one more thing.
Well, go ahead.
We have a trip to the Los Angeles Zoo for the holiday lights.
Oh, wow.
Planned in December as well.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Lots of fun activities. So let's talk landscapes. Why are landscapes under pressure to change?
So the talk that I'm giving to the Garden Club on November the 14th in Clubhouse 1 at 2 o'clock is called Transforming Landscapes, Sustainable Choices for a Better Future. And what we're seeing in California and Californian landscapes is a lot of pressure to change, and some of it's coming from the state. We have a couple of new regulations coming down dealing with turf and using less water in the landscape, and I'll be going through all of that for the Garden Club members, explaining what we can expect ahead in the both near future and further future. Some of these regulations go out to 15 years, so there's really no need to panic. And I also represent El Toro Water District. The Water District knows everything about how these are going to kind of play out, so we collaborate heavily with the landscape department and have a lot of work to do in the years ahead.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Well, and turf takes up the most significant amount of
Yes.
water, right?
It does. Turf uses a lot more water than other plant species, quite a bit more. And depending on the kind of turf, there are two kinds of turf. There's warm season turf and cool season turf. Cool season turf really sucks the water down. It's a water sponge.
Wow. So tell us how we're moving toward a more sustainable landscape.
So sustainable landscapes, when you look at a landscape, if you look out at the natural landscape, it doesn't need any inputs.
Right.
Nobody's mowing, nobody's blowing, nobody's watering, nobody's hauling away material, nobody's clipping. So that is a zero input landscape. When you look at the natural landscapes, they require a number of inputs. If you think about what it takes to mow it, what it takes to blow it, the labor, the water, the fuel, anything that they choose to spray, there are a lot of inputs. So a sustainable garden, fewer inputs, much easier to maintain, lower costs.
And can you still create a beautiful garden under the umbrella of the sustainable landscape? In other words, colorful flowers or roses or annuals.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And if you look at Shady Canyon, a Fortune 500 community right over the hill, they've done a fantastic job doing that. A lot of natives. Once a year, they sprinkle poppy seeds throughout the community, and they have a wonderful spring bloom of poppies that everybody loves. And I would love to see something like that happening here.
That would be beautiful.
Yes.
Yes. I know. I was just there this morning, and the landscapers were out maintaining everything, and it's very much a park-like setting. So forward-thinking, climate-ready landscapes. Tell us about what we have going forward.
Yes, thank you. All the research shows that we're probably going to be getting hotter. And it's easier to maintain cool landscapes than hot. Well, there's a lot to maintaining cool landscapes, but the landscapes are going to be moving hotter. And there's a thing called sunset climate zones, which gives you an idea of what kind of plants can grow in your area.
Right.
They're expecting that that's going to move 1 to 1.5 climate zones south. So a lot of your plant choices, especially trees, should be moving hotter. So in the picture, you can see a little bit more desert type trees, but there are a number of great tree choices out there. The University of California has done a lot of research on this, and I'll be giving 3 of the top winners in the presentation.
And I know Arizona obviously is a warmer climate, and they've got gorgeous trees.
Yes.
I mean, stunning desert landscape trees scattered throughout
And we really
the
have
cities.
to protect our trees.
Yes. So speaking of trees, will the beautiful trees in Laguna Woods Village be affected at all by this?
There's no regulations that have anything to do with trees. In fact, the opposite is true. We need to be growing our urban canopy and taking care of the urban forest. Laguna Woods Village has been doing a good job on this. We actually have an urban forest management plan, which I encourage people to read, but we need more trees, greater canopy. The canopy is so important to not only shade, but human health, because trees actually help clean the environment.
Okay.
And trees take less water than cool season turf, so why not?
Interesting. Why not? All right, so when and where your talk is being held Thursday, November 14th?
Yes.
At 2 p.m., Clubhouse 1.
Yes, you should
Doors-
probably show up a little bit early if you want a good seat.
Yes. Okay, well, that sounds great. Gosh, so much to consider and take in, right?
Yes.
Changing landscapes.
Yep, we've got a number of years to do it, but we can do it easily.
All right. From the Garden Club, Geneva and Kay, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us,
And
Bree.
thank you for having
You're watching This Day on Village TV.